Hi Paradiso fam, it's Monday of week 3 of the cycle and we are going to be back squatting. Today we're going to start out with 5 sets of back squats. Your first one is going to be 10 reps at 60%. The next 3 are going to be 8 reps at 70%, and then you're going to finish off with just 1 set of 3 at 80%. Okay, so getting some good volume in at a decent weight. Remember, whenever we set up for the back squat, we're going to walk into the bar about thumb distance or thumb and a half from the knurling. You're going to duck under it, put it on the meaty part of your traps, stand up, take a step back, set your feet for your squat. We always want to brace our core first, so we're going to take a deep breath and hold it. Make sure we send our hips back, get our hips all the way below our knees, stand up all the way. Once you know you've made the lift, you can let that breath out. So deep breath, squat, let it out, okay? You're gonna get your 10 reps and then you're gonna rest. Remember, we're going every 2 minutes. Okay, time for conditioning. We're gonna start out our conditioning today with some rowing. Guys, you're gonna row 2,000 meters, ladies 1,600 meters. Once you finish, make sure you take a look at the clock because you're gonna rest 1 minute before you start the rest of the workout, which is gonna be 4 rounds of 16 suitcase reverse lunges and 16 toes to bar, okay? So for those reverse lunges, you're gonna hold the kettlebell, just one kettlebell in the suitcase position or by your side. You can do alternating lunges here. Each lunge counts as 1. You can either do 1 round holding it with the right hand and then switch to the other hand on the next round, or you can do 8 and 8, whatever works for you. But the kettlebell is gonna be a little bit heavy, so challenge yourself with that weight. Once you finish that, you're gonna head over to the pull-up bar. We've got 16 toes to bar. Now on toes to bar, compression is key, meaning fold yourself in half as much as possible. That's gonna take a lot of stress off of the lats and maybe you'll put a little bit more on the core. If you don't have the kipping toe to bar rhythm yet, maybe just work on going halfway up, whatever you can do to maintain that rhythm and start working up until you get higher and higher. One of my biggest cues on this is just to make sure you're looking at your knees the whole time instead of looking at the bar. That's gonna help with that compression a little bit and, like I said, help you save your lats. So you can either start out with your little halfway up toes to bar, maintaining that rhythm, and then work yourself up higher and higher until your toes are touching the bar. And we're gonna make sure we keep our eyes forward the whole time. All right, good luck. Our finisher today is gonna be a little foam rolling. We're gonna foam roll our glutes, our IT bands, and our quads. And I just wanna go over this for you guys so you know how to do it, okay? For the glutes, you're gonna sit down on the foam roller. You're gonna go into a figure 4 position. So you're gonna bring one knee up. The glute that you're gonna work is the one that the foot is on the ground. So I'm gonna rotate over to that side, and then I can find the tight spots, rolling up 1 inch, down 2 inches, same thing the other way. Whenever you find that spot that's a little sticky, you can hang out there, take some deep breaths, maybe move side to side, okay? Then you'd switch to the other side, the other knee goes up, rotate over to that glute, and so on. Moving on to the IT bands, this one, you're gonna start on your side, right below the hip bone, okay? We're going below the hip bone, all the way down to the kneecap. The other knee is gonna be crossed over on top. If you want a little less pressure, go up to your hand. If you want a little more pressure, you can drop down to your elbow, but same thing. We're gonna go down 2 inches, up 1 inch. Down 2 inches, up 1 inch. Once you find a tight spot, you can kind of wiggle side to side, work it out, take some deep breaths, and then continue until you get all the way down to that kneecap, okay? Make sure you do both sides. You might find that one is a little tighter than the other. Our last one that we're gonna do is the quads, okay? This one you're gonna be laying on your stomach, and we're gonna start as high as we can, and again, work our way all the way down to the kneecap. So more pressure would be on the elbows, less pressure would be up on the hands, but you have one leg on the foam roller, the other one out to the side, and then same thing, we're going down 2 inches, up 1 inch, down 2 inches, up 1 inch, until you get all the way to that kneecap. Once you find those sticky points, take a few deep breaths and work it out.